Hi, this is Izzy Hawk, the director of Alphabet English, and today is the last rule number 7. And rule number 7 is very powerful. Rule number 7 helps you to speak quickly and to understand easily, automatically, immediately. This is to fluency, to automatic speaking. So, what's rule number 7? Rule number 7, the last rule is to use, listen, and answer mini stories. What are the mini stories? Listen and answer. And why are they powerful? Well, first, remember in the past, when you went to English school, in school you probably learned with a lot of listen and repeat. For example, the teacher said, "Repeat after me, class. Hi, how are you?" And the class together, everybody said, "Hi, how are you?" Then the teacher said, "I'm fine, and you?" Then all of the class together said, "I'm fine, and you?" That is listen and repeat. It's an old way to learn English, but it's not powerful. When you listen and repeat, you don't need to think. In English, you don't need to think. You just repeat what the teacher said. Maybe you don't understand, but still you repeat. That's an old way. Don't do it. Much more powerful is listen and answer, especially listen and answer mini stories. They are special kind of stories where teachers ask a story. Now, I do not say tell a story, I say ask a story. The teacher asks a lot of very simple and easy questions. Why? Well, because the student must answer question constantly answering. Hearing a question, answering. Hearing a question, answering. This is like real conversation. When you use the listen and answer story, you teach yourself to understand quickly and respond quickly, to speak very quickly and automatically. No thinking. That's why they're powerful. You learn to think in English and you learn to speak quickly without thinking, without translating. Now, I will give you a very easy and simple example of a question and answer mini story. That's a couple of sentences. Now, imagine there's short little story. In the old method, the teacher would say, "Repeat after me." And the teacher says, "There was a boy, he went to the store, he bought a candy bar." And the students repeat the story. "There was a boy, he went to the store, he bought a candy bar." Now, in listen and answer stories, the teacher asks the question. The teacher asks a lot of very easy questions. We use easy question because we don't want you to think. If I ask a difficult question, when you might stop and think. But if the question is very easy, you can shout and answer. One word, two words, it's okay. For example, I will say, "Class, there was a boy. Was there a boy?" And they shout, yes! And I say, "Was there a boy or was there a girl?" And you immediately easily shout, "A boy!" And I say, "Oh, so there was a boy?" Again you shout, yes, there was a boy." And I say, "Oh, I see, there was a boy. What's his name?" You don't know, so you guess. "John" or "Jim," anything. You shout an answer. And I say, "Oh yes, his name was John. Was John a boy or was John a girl?" And you shout, "A boy!" Then I continue my question. And because you are constantly answering questions, you learn to think in English. You learn to respond, to answer very quickly in English. They're very powerful. Now, of course, this example is very simple, super simple. In my real mini story lesson, it's more difficult and much more interesting. And there are a lot of more questions. And when you do the mini story lesson, you will learn to speak much faster, so much more easily and automatically. This is very powerful. So the rule number 7, absolutely very important. Use listen and answer mini stories. Super important. Always do this. And of course, you can find a native speaker to make these stories for you. Show them this video and they will understand how to do. Or you can get my lesson. And in fact, that's also next step. Because now you're finished. You finished the 7 rules of Affluent English. Congratulations! Now you need to do them and you must do all of them so that you will learn much more quickly, so that you will understand English very quickly, and so that you will speak English easily, quickly, and automatically. So, what's the next step? Well, first you're gonna use all of 7 rules. Every time you study English, use all of 7 rules. One very easy way to use 7 rules is to get my Affluent English lesson. I made the lesson to help you learn English quickly and easily and automatically. And my lesson used all 7 rules. I created the lesson using the rules. So they're very powerful. To get the lesson, just go to bottom of the home page. That's big red button. Click the button to buy the lesson. And you can read all about them on the website. You get more details. Of course, my lesson have vocabulary lesson. We have the mini story lesson. There's the point of view grammar lesson, and also the text to help you to understand, so that you can read and learn new phrases. So the lessons are very powerful. I encourage you to get my lesson. Start immediately. Start today. Because when you get the lesson, we send you an email. You click the link. You download the lesson immediately. You get them on the computer immediately. So you can get started right now. Today, I hope you will take action. Start learning English correctly. Start speaking English easily, quickly, and automatically. I look forward to having you as my student, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.